This small house is one of the oldest in Oyster Bay, still standing on its original site. It is named for Harry Wilson, who lived here for over 60 years in the mid-1800s. Mr. Wilson was a cooper, or barrel maker, and also a vestryman at nearby Christ Church. Although named for Wilson, this house dates way back to the 1750s. It appears to be an example of classic saltbox architecture, a style which refers to south-facing houses with sloping rear sections ending at a height of 3 or 4 feet. These houses were constructed to take advantage of natural sunlight in the front rooms, and would traditionally use the tapering northern room as a kitchen and cooking area. The Wilson house, though making use of this form, was not always a saltbox-style house. A photograph taken in 1890 shows this sloping rear section as having been added on, with different planking and wood coloration. The 4-window transom above the front entry was a 20th century addition, as were the shutters, with the new moon cutouts. Although the chimney is original, the clapboard exterior you see today was once 34-inch natural shingles. 2 legends are always told about famous visitors to the Wilson house, though neither has ever been proven. Supposedly, in the 1790s, while fleeing from the Reign of Terror in France, the Marquis de Talleyrand spent the night here. Talleyrand did live on Long Island from 1794 to 1796, before returning to France to become Napoleon's foreign secretary. The other persisting legend is that President George Washington stopped here and spoke to local children from the porch of the Wilson house on April 24, 1790. We know that Washington had spent the night at the Youngs' house, just down the road in Oyster Bay Cove. However, in Washington's diary, he records leaving Mr. Young's house before 6 a.m., passing Mosquito Cove, which is now Glen Cove, and eating breakfast at Mr. Onderdonk's, which is now a restaurant in Roslyn. If Washington did stop here to speak to the children of Oyster Bay, the visit must have been very early and very brief. These legends may have kernels of truth in them, and they bring added interest to an already interesting old home, one of the last of its kind on Long Island.